Captain Trell of the Galactic Survey Corps stared at the readout in disbelief. The atmospheric composition, gravity readings, and biosphere analysis all confirmed what seemed impossible. The small blue-green planet, designated Sol 3 by their charts registered as a Class 13 Deathworld. This can't be right, he muttered, tapping the screen with his four-fingered hand. Run the scan again. His science officer, Nalara, clicked her mandibles anxiously. Sir, we've run it 3 times. The classification stands. The bridge fell silent. In 800 years of galactic exploration, no civilization had ever encountered a Class 13 world with sapient life. The Unified Galactic Charter classified planets from 1 to 10 based on habitability, with anything above 10 considered theoretically uninhabitable. Class 13 wasn't even included in the official documentation. And you're certain there's advanced civilization? Trell asked. Affirmative. Radio signals, artificial satellites, and extensive infrastructure. Population approximately 8 billion. 8 billion. On a Class 13. The implications were staggering. 3 months later, First Contact Specialist Doran addressed the Galactic Council's emergency session, his voice echoing through the Grand Chamber. Counselors, I present our findings on the species known as humans from the planet they call Earth. Our initial classification was correct. Earth is indeed a Class 13 death world. Murmurs rippled through the assembly of 200 different species. To contextualize, Doran continued, humans evolved on a planet with extreme temperature variations, from -50 degrees to +50 degrees on their Celsius scale. They endure atmospheric pressure fluctuations that would cause most species cardiovascular collapse. Their gravity is 1.3 times our galactic standard. Their biosphere contains over 8 million distinct species, of which approximately 30% are venomous, carnivorous, or otherwise lethal. The Council President, a gaseous entity contained in an environmental suit, floated forward. Yet they survive. How? That's the remarkable part, Doran replied. They don't merely survive, they thrive. Their physiological adaptations are unprecedented. The holographic display activated, showing human anatomical diagrams. Humans possess a redundant cardiopulmonary system, capable of operating at diminished capacity for extended periods. Their skeletal structure combines flexibility with immense strength. Their epidermis constantly regenerates. Most astonishing is their neurochemistry. They produce endorphins that allow them to temporarily ignore pain that would incapacitate most sentient beings. A representative from the Mazari Collective, a species of crystalline telepaths, chimed in. Are they aggressive? Should we consider them a threat? Doran hesitated. They are complex. Humans evolved as persistence predators, capable of pursuing prey until exhaustion. They possess remarkable endurance. Some can run continuously for over 24 standard hours. Their baseline body temperature would cause brain damage in 70% of Council species. They can survive the loss of entire limbs, massive blood loss, and multiple organ damage. The chamber erupted in concerned chatter. However, Doran raised his voice. They also display remarkable compassion, creativity, and cooperation. They form deep social bonds and create art simply for emotional expression. They've developed thousands of distinct cultures despite being a single species. Their technological development is uneven, but accelerating rapidly. 6 Earth months after the initial discovery, the first official diplomatic delegation arrived on Earth. The landing site, Geneva, Switzerland, selected for its political neutrality and moderate climate. Ambassador Lorik, representing the Galactic Council, stepped from the craft wearing minimal environmental protection. His team followed, all trained for high-stress environments. The human delegation waited patiently, led by United Nations Secretary-General Thomas Rivera. Welcome to Earth, Rivera said, extending his hand in the traditional human greeting gesture that the diplomats had been briefed about. Lorik reached out, feeling the human's warm handshake. On behalf of the 57,000 member worlds of the Galactic Council, I greet you. What followed was a meticulously planned tour of Earth's varied environments, each more terrifying than the last to the interstellar visitors. They observed humans swimming in oceans teeming with predators. They watched climbers scaling vertical rock faces with minimal safety equipment. They witnessed children playing in snowstorms that would kill most species within minutes. During a formal dinner, Lorick finally asked the question burning through the diplomatic corps. Secretary Rivera, how does your species view your homeworld? Rivera looked confused. View it? It's home, it's beautiful. You don't consider it dangerous? Rivera laughed, a sound the translation software struggled to interpret. Of course it's dangerous. That's why we've developed technology, medicine, and social systems. To make it less so. Later that evening, in the privacy of the diplomatic quarters, Lorick updated the Galactic Council. Most significant finding: humans don't know they're special. They evolved on a Class 13 Deathworld but consider their adaptations normal. They believe their environment is challenging but not exceptional. This cognitive dissonance explains their remarkable resilience and innovation. They don't know what should be impossible. One standard year after discovery, the Council voted unanimously to offer humans membership. The ceremony was held simultaneously on Earth and the Council homeworld. Humanity, announced the Council President, brings unprecedented perspective to our community. Their evolutionary path on what we now designate as the benchmark Class 13 environment has produced cognitive and physiological adaptations we previously thought impossible. What the Council didn't publicly admit was their fear. Not that humans would conquer the galaxy, but that they would change it forever. A species that evolved in perpetual adversity, that considered extreme danger normal, that could adapt to almost any environment, would transform galactic society. As human representatives took their place among the stars, the greatest secret of the Galactic Council remained classified. Earth wasn't just a Class 13 Deathworld. It was the only one ever found with intelligent life. All other Class 13 planets had produced only mindless predators or simple organisms. Only on Earth had the crucible of extreme conditions forged not just survivors but dreamers.